Let me turn off my speaker because I have that habit of not turning it off. Good afternoon, everybody. Your Know Nothing Cook coming to you from the Know Nothing Kitchen. And I was surfing YouTube a little bit this weekend. Some of my the people I subscribe, a couple of them, and one I mentioned this guy more than once, Lyle No Hippie Barbecue. I came across him, so I got not a recipe, the idea from someone else, Tiffany Azure, through him, and it was a chicken and onion or something like that. So we got the half a pig this week. I was going to video that, and I forgot the camera on the ride up. It was beautiful. It just got done snowing. Everything was crystal clear white. I went to the two wrong places before I went to the right place. What a fiasco, but it is what it is. And it would have been a great ride because the scenery was just unbelievable. Well, no, it is believable. It was beautiful, I should say. So anyways, I have a quarter of a pig, and so I said I'm going to try the pork chops here. And I don't have any sauerkraut. I was going to do them in sauerkraut, and the last time I did them with the surf and turf that you seen, I just salt and peppered them. So I said I want to try something different. And I said, what a great idea that I got from Lyle, or from Tiffany through Lyle. But Lyle's better because I seen his video, and well, I saw hers too, but I like Lyle's better. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to make here, we're going to start off, we're going to make some mashed potatoes right there. And I got, my mom used to always make scooped out, we called them scooped out, twice baked. And then as she got older, instead of twice baking them in the potato skin, what she did is she mashed them, she put them in a bowl and put the cheese and everything over top of it. So that's what I'm going to try and do today, if I can replicate that. Secondly, we're going to do the pork chops, and I have here some pork gravy from McCormick. So we're going to make a pork gravy with onions. Now I have mushrooms downstairs, dried mushrooms. I was thinking of using them. I may do that. If I don't, you'll know. And then I'm gonna fry the onions here on the grill, and then I'm gonna make the gravy, and then I'm going to fry the pork chops, and then we'll mix it all together. I'll put the cheeses. I have here Provolone mild, the Cooper White Sharp. I think that's like an American cheese. That's going on the potatoes. That and the or the Land O'Lakes American White. And then I have Asiago, and I have Provolone. I took all my cheeses out, but I do know the mild Provolone's going on the pork. These may be grated on it also. They may be grated in the cheese. Well, we're going to learn all that going in there. I learn as I go. And I think, guess what? No squash in this meal as of yet. As of yet, there's no squash. I don't have a vegetable. If I don't have any frozen ones, real quick, we'll be doing something. I'll be back. Duh. How about me? I knew I had this. It was hidden. It was hidden. There it is. Oh, you know why it was hidden? Because as I get older, they get heavier. Oh, I'm a happy camper today. Okay, the butter and extra virgin olive oil this time instead of coconut oil. This will be starting to foam. I had to lower the heat because I forgot before to tell you about the garlic. Again, my brain. Anyways, I was chopping up some garlic, removing the green stem, 2 cloves of garlic, and here this is that's the gravy. That should be done. Now once this here starts to sizzle again, which it looks like it's starting to bubble. We're going to, I don't know, that didn't sizzle, so I'm going to take it off and give it a couple of more. That tastes delicious already. Give it a couple of more seconds and we're going to add the onion and garlic to this. Okay, see how they're starting to, they really wilted, starting to brown up. I am going to add the garlic now. I don't want to add the garlic early. Forgot about the speaker. Getting better. Now we're going to mix this around. And I have a little bit of this brown gravy that we're going to add to it here. I learned all this from Lyle just the other day. And it's starting to remind me a little bit of my mom. My mom used to make what she called Swiss steak. And I remember the onions and the gravy and everything. Okay, let me put this here over there. We want to add a little bit of... Now I don't think the spout's on this side. Sorry about that, camera. Okay, I added maybe a cup. Now I'm not going to add any flour because there's probably flour in this mix. We're going to cook this for about a minute. And anyways, usually I don't add flour, especially when I'm making gravy, because I remember my Aunt Angie used to tell me, Richard, use cornstarch. No, not Richard, use cornstarch, because cornstarch doesn't leave a flavor that flour leaves. So I'm not sure what she meant by that. See how this is thickening up? We're going to do this. I was supposed to time it for a minute, but I got my eye on the clock, so we'll do this for about a minute to a minute and a half. I'm going to take it off the heat. In the meantime, over here, you can see my potatoes are, they stopped boiling, but they were boiling. I must have put them on simmer. And I'll take these off the heat. Then I'll throw the pork chops on here, cook the pork chops up. In the meantime, I'm going to smash the potatoes. In fact, I may smash the potatoes before I do the gravy. So how about, or not the gravy, the pork chops. So, being that I'm going to, oh, we didn't even go a minute yet. I'm just babbling. Okay, I'm going to finish this up and we'll show it to you in about 30 seconds. Asiago. There's about 4 potatoes, no, not about, there is 4 potatoes in here. And I'm going to maybe a 1/4 cup of asiago. And watch this with the provolone. The provolone, this provolone is aged, seems like forever. And when you age provolone and get all the oils out of it, and it comes up like this, oh my goodness gracious. It just breaks apart. Look at it, it's just, watch. If it doesn't break. Okay, so we're going with about a 1/4 cup on this. And then we'll come back here we stir the onions a little bit more. The onions have been cooking. I've had them on there a good 5 minutes. I thought the gravy would really thicken up, really fast. But since I didn't add any flour, because I thought the flour was in it, that didn't work out. Okay, I'm gonna put in about 2 tablespoons of butter, and we're gonna start off with about a half a cup of milk, and we're gonna see how they look. Hang on. Okay, another change of mind here. I used 3 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to use some heavy whipping cream. Somebody told me something about whipping cream. I forget what it was, but that's a good 1/4 cup. And we'll see how they look. We're going to put them here. I was going to mash them, but the masher is not mashing right now, so we're gonna run them through that thing. There it is. Okay, American cheese topped with paprika. It's gonna go in the oven, and we're gonna heat it and boil it there. We're gonna bake it for about 5 or 10 minutes just to warm it up. Then I'm gonna broil it. When I broil the pork chops to really melt the cheese and bubble it up. But that's our way of twice baked potatoes. You know what I forgot to tell you, I was meaning to tell you. When you're doing these baked potatoes, and I've done this in the past, you could put garlic, and for your liquid instead of milk, chicken broth. Oh! Ooh, I think you might like it. Okay, I'm not even going to salt and pepper these chops. They're kind of thin, and there's a lot going on with the gravy and the potatoes. I mean, the onions are seasoned with garlic and black pepper and salt and gravy. So I'm just going to throw them on. I don't know if that's what you do or not, but they're thin. They're not going to take a long time to cook. And in the meantime, while they're cooking, I'm going to be over here, and I'm slicing cheese. I don't know how to buy Italian cheeses like Provolone and asiago and stuff like that already sliced. I just don't know how to do it. I love slicing and grating my own, but I do have a better knife than this. And why I'm not using it, I don't know the answer to that question. But anyways, that's what I'll be doing here for the next 5 minutes or so while they're cooking. But these don't have to be exact circles. Maybe that's why I'm not using it. Uh-oh, I gotta be quick to know everything cookies home. And she's gonna be sounding off. Okay. I did end up salt and peppering them. I'm going to lower the heat because they're going to go into the oven, but I don't exactly know when they're going to go in the oven. I believe what you do now is add a little bit of the gravy. I don't want to add it all because we need some for tomorrow. And we're going to add 3/4 of the onions. We got to save some. I got to take some down to my mother's tomorrow, so I have 2 pork chops remaining. But we got this. I like this. Ooh, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? I hope it tastes as good as it looks. And then we're going to have steamed broccoli along with this. Was I in front of the camera again? What am I going to learn? There, how's that? Got the steamed broccoli there, which I think we're going to start steaming now. So we'll put the that on high. Up, totally unprepared for this part of the show. Shame on me. Now we have the cheese. Now I know why I didn't do the cheese slicer, because I was too damn lazy to go downstairs with the slicer, because I figured that it's only going on here like this, and we're going to be melting it. So I did the lazy man's way and just piecemealed it. But I think it's all gonna work out in the end. The problem is I can't see the pork chops. Okay, so we're gonna finish up here, and then we're gonna throw it in the oven, and we'll show you what the end result is going to look like. I think it's going to be delicious. I hope. Just the finished product. Boy, does that look delicious? I hope it tastes as good as it looks. We have broccoli, smashed potatoes, twice baked our way, and I forgot to put the gravy on the potatoes. So it's not the finished product, but it will be when we get the gravy on it. That was absolutely delicious. Lyle, your station gets better with every idea. I wasn't too sure that the pork and the gravy, I don't know what I mean. It had to be good. All these good combinations going together with the cheese melted. And know everything cook said delicious. So when you get that kind of compliment, you know it's good. Your bongo's happy. Tired. I think I ate too much. But I'm out of words. Thank you for this view and your comments. We'll see you in the next view. I know nothing cook. Out of here.